Soul, but he's got to get his radar right.
We're going to have lots of Super 4s powered by Encell throughout the competition. That's a Super 5. That one flies down the leg side. Shape away, and it's going to be another wide. One thing about the crowd here, I spoke to Chris Soul before the start of the game. He was part of a couple of those iconic Scotland versus Nepal matches. Nepal getting the better of both of them in Cricket World Cup League 2 last February. He said, it's going to be nice to have the crowd cheering for me for once here.
You know what it feels like when you're playing against a home team which is as supported as Nepal. They love their cricket, the Nepalis.
Well, the first run's off the bat, and there's going to be bonus runs here. You're not going to believe this. It's going to be 5 more. We talk about those Super 4s powered by Encell 4G. Well, it's another 5, the second of the over. A disastrous start with the ball.
Can't get any worse. Was that an overthrow? Yes, it was. The keeper didn't get a hand on it. No one backing up. It's just one legal ball bowled and 11 runs on the board. Can't get any worse for the Kings. Janakpur bowls will take every bit of this. 11 for no loss in one ball. What are we in here for? Chris Soul, 145 k's per hour.
Do not adjust your TV set. Those graphics are right. One legal delivery bowled, 11 runs on the board. A disaster of a start. Can they find a way back into the contest?
Asif is quite aware of the pace that Chris Soul can generate. Not much footwork, just a waft outside the off stump for the second legal delivery. A dot. At last, Sandeep Lamichhane is not what he wanted. He wanted a couple of wickets, but not 11 runs of 2 balls.
Nearly chops on. Yeah, if you look at Chris Soul here, this is a new addition. This is the month of November. It is also the final day of November. There's a great charity, Movember, that encourages men to grow for the month of November a moustache. That is a great mo he's got going. I think it might go tomorrow.
It's got a bit of Sean Tate about him.
Oh, it's chopped on. Runs, wickets, all happening in the opening over. Too quick for Asif Sheikh, and Soul and the Kings, they strike back.
Got one back, Chris Soul. A wayward start. First 2 balls went for wide, then an overthrow. 2 dot balls, but this time no footwork. Played on to the stumps. Nothing short from Asif Sheikh. And the start the biratnagar Kings wanted. Yeah, we are the Kings, says Soul. Asif Sheikh gone without scoring. Could you believe it? Bowl Soul. It's 11 for 1 after 4 balls.
Biratnagar Mulantha, of Sri Lankan origin, but very much in his second home now in the United States of America, has qualified for USA, but not into the international side yet. There's such competition over there in the States in terms of getting into that squad. They've been having an excellent 2024. He will come in at number 3, keeper batter. Another wide down the leg side. Soul, an erratic start. Action aplenty.
What a first over this has been. It's all happened here. Yeah, there's nothing short from Asif Sheikh. Aware that Chris Soul is going to bowl rockets. Not much footwork. Just stood there and then wafted with his hands, hoping that he'll get bat on ball. He did get bad on ball, it just played onto his stumps, that's all. Knocked the leg peg back. He's got to depart.
He's a good athlete as well, Chris Sol. His father played international rugby. Didn't just captain Scotland, he captained the British and Irish Lions as well. And if you're wondering about the demand and the hype and the craze and the fanaticism for the Nepal Premier League, rather them than me, but they're up there even in the branches of the trees.
Every vantage point taken, but that's not safe. People, please look out. Your safety is primary importance.
Very experienced at doing it. They do it for almost every game. Sometimes you see them with the motorbike helmets up there as well. What an entertaining opening over. 13 runs on the wicket come from it. The Bolts, 13 for 1. Now, a young left armour to keep your eyes on. Not a left arm spinner, as so many of them are here in Nepal, but a left arm seamer. Pratish GC was part of that T20 World Cup squad. His action reminds me an awful lot David Willey of England and former Northampton Yorkshire seamer. Very, very similar. Can get it to shape back into the right-hander. He'll look to shape it away from the Hiru Malantha. And his big thing is about, I guess, the kind of mantra of bringing everyone together, putting the team first. And you can see already he's done that. And he's so highly held in such great esteem here, alongside Monty Desai, the national coach of Nepal. They're the two kind of icons of coaching in Nepalese cricket history.
Know Monty very well from Mumbai. I think lives in the States now. Malantha would definitely have been one of Puvadu's picks.
It's very lucky here, Malantha. Yeah, there's a definite North American feel, isn't there, to the Bolts. Let's get a look at this. This is the Omoda car. Omoda Anjaku, the fastest growing car brand in the world. It's a long-range SUV with the EV technology. 430 kilometers you can get off that. Really, Nepal, you get anywhere with that. It's not a huge country, very small country in terms of its geographic positioning, in between India and China. And that one there, I'm gonna have to go up and have a sit in that. That looks good, doesn't it?
Look, really good. Next up, going green. That's the way the world's going now. Why not? 430 kilometers battery. That's good. Probably drive up to the Indian border.
I think you'd nearly be in Delhi with 430 kilometers. I might be wrong. I'm going to check that. Very narrow country, Nepal. Good bouncer. He's worked on putting on pace. That's something Monty Desai has spoken to him about. Out of the national team for the most recent tours, Rajan Dakal got the left arm seamer spot, but you can see he's trying to bowl quicker.
It's been quite impressive. He's hustled through. He's got to hustle through the crease. He bowled a heavy ball to Malantha as well, which he pulled. Just fell very lucky in the no man's land, but he's testing out Anil Kumar Saha early. And I like bowlers who try and get up to the head. It's a good sign of aggression.
Well, before someone tweets me or tells me I'm wrong, it's 1,000 kilometers to Delhi. We'll get to the border though. We'll get down to the beautiful Terai region, where a lot of the players come from, Bhairawa, but well, I see a lot of those come into the contest. I love the way they've designed the competition though. The way they put it together, meaning that almost every single one of the kind of key regions is represented. And this is just the first year. Every game is here for this season at the TU ground. But I think in years to come, we're going to head down to Pokhara, take in the beauty of the mountains and the lakes there. Now, number 2, it's kept low. Anil Shah tries to play across it, and all of a sudden it's game on here at the TU.
Yep, 2 in 2, and that's exactly what the Biratnagar Kings needed. The captain has to go, 2 experienced batters in the shed. This was a slower ball followed by the bouncer. This is really good bowling from Pratish. Bowled him all ends up. Yeah, ran his fingers over the ball, kept a tad low, and uprooted the off stump. Young Pratish, terrific over. What a start. 2 runs and a wicket in his over. 5 of 4 balls, Anil Kumar Shah. 15 for 2, game on.
Nepal Medicity Hospital, world-class healthcare services.
We saw in it, all of a sudden, target 128 looks a little while away. Harsh Thacker to the creases at a